been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a back to the house from It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. First carry for Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Kevin White on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. So that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Kevin White on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings
Bridgewater now from the 50. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39.
A gain of 11.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. Completes it to Davis. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 5 after.
At the Buccaneers, 33.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
He had no sign of him cooling down at all.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Good catch there by Mike Evans, and his ability to get downfield and create big plays is something that Tom Brady hasn't had on the perimeter in the last few seasons. Mike Evans often fools defenders with his speed because he's so long. People think he can't be that fast, but but he is, and combines it with terrific hands and makes big catches.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff to Fournette. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Fournette. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
The ball carrier.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
What were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Derek Brown.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Second down and goal. Brady to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That was down if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Fournette. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
It's now 4th.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well,
they're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand.
Is a turnover on down.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
The intended target, Mike Davis. And it's 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Now Brady. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
First down.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And shutting him off. Now open field. The 40. He's at the 30. 10.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that 2nd play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2.
12.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they're going to bring him down just past the 15 and a flag down as well. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Now Leonard Fournette. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. The latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
Looks like they went for the combo plate there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Play action, now it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for DJ Moore.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Completes it to Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This still anyone's contest. A 2-point game as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
You got to love it, baby. Give us some more.
Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Brady now on first down. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And there's a nice catch there by Rob Gronkowski. We all know the story. Came out of retirement, got himself traded to Tampa Bay from New England in order to reconnect with his favorite quarterback. And no one has caught more Tom Brady touchdowns than Gronk, and he expects to add to that total.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Burris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
And Dominican Sue on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
Devin White on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Here's Brady. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They attempted the fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Bridgewater now. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
A gain of
13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Panthers.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And take it right on the 30. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He was brought down by Levante David. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Panthers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
On the carry. Eric Reed on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs' 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen with Davis.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
First down, Carolina.
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Third and long for Bridgewater. Being chased out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And that Shaq Barrett, last year's sack leader, gets in there to register another one.
And it's 4th down.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down by Eli Apple. A gain of
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Fournette, a first down, still going. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones in the final minute. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the 4th. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 25.
Now it's Ryan Succathon after the touchdown to kick it away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. 1-possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well,
and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One last shot now for Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Buccaneers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.